welcome back. I'm Cithryth as usual, and this is episode 24 of my LOTRO Loremaster Let's Play. And we are in Trestlebridge, and we are going to start picking up quests here.
Will you help me?
And helping out these poor people in this poor, burned down town. Now, while I'm picking up these quests, I did say in that Helm's Deep NDA drop special episode that I'd be answering questions in this video. However, because it took forever for it to upload to YouTube, 8 hours actually, I am not answering questions right now because it just got uploaded like an hour ago, so
Might I take a moment of your time?
probably have not had any time to ask any questions, but I will answer any questions that you have in the comments or in the next episode if needed. Alright, so we've got a couple quests. Some are lower level than others, honestly, but it should be all good. Not too much of a problem. Now these Northdown quests have not... Oh, right, this happens. Right, so the unusual thing about Trestlebridge is that the exit to Trestlebridge into Northdowns proper gets attacked regularly by waves of orcs. And the guards, the NPC guards, have to take care of them, or unsuspecting player characters like myself. So that just happened. That's what's happening right now. But between my bear and I, it doesn't seem to be too much of a problem. Although they are signatures, so it's a bit trickier. But nothing we can't handle. But yeah, so like I was saying, that's kind of an indicator of it. But this Northdowns has not been revamped in any way, really. I don't think, anyways. I don't think it's seen any revamps since the start of the game besides general sweeping revamps such as mob aggro radius, stuff like that. I think it's pretty much the same, really. Like, so there's later on we'll come across a lot of group quests, I think. Ah, I love nearly one-shotting things. Definitely a very satisfying feeling. Now, I'm checking these crates of stolen goods for the Founder's Book, but I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, it's actually up in the camp up there, so I'm going to stop searching those. Because, yeah, it's kind of wasting my time right now. Okay, so I think I've gotten all the things except for the Founder's Book and the crate contents, which are up there. So I have to go around to get them. This is kind of an annoying little fortressy area. But, you know, it's unchanged pretty much. The mob layout is pretty much exactly the same. Now, if I remember correctly, the Founder's Book is over here somewhere. Could be wrong. I haven't done this in quite a few years. So, yeah, I could be totally wrong. And I don't know. So I guess we'll find out. I think it is over here though. I think it's one of those things where they like designed it knowing that this would be like the last corner people would get to in the stupid little orc camp. So they put it back here, kind of like they design orc camps now that are kind of very linear, they're very long, and the big like signature or elite guy that you have to kill is at the very end of this like very linear kind of pathway. And yes, I was correct. So like I said, it really has not changed in quite a few years. The crate contents, where's that? Crate contents. Oh right, we have to go into Nan Watherin to do that. That's okay. We'll do that. First time I got to the Northdowns, I spent a lot of time looking at these bridges because I was really just, I don't know, I was like perplexed by them. Like, where did they get these giant mammoth teeth? Why would these orcs bring these giant mammoth teeth just to like, I don't know if they're supposed to be weights maybe to help keep the bridge suspended. And then on top of that, what are these things? Are these like bodies bound up and hanging? Is it meat? Are they goods? I don't know. What is that stuff? Why is it hanging there? I was just very confused by these whole bridge systems that these Tarkreep orcs have going. It is a little weird. I still think it's pretty weird looking. Alright, so there's the crate contents. Basically, it's black powder. The orcs have managed to get their hands on black powder, which is basically gunpowder, and they've been using it to attack Trestlebridge and, you know, cause all sorts of problems for them. So basically they're asking me to investigate it and see what the heck it is they're doing, because black powder's this crazy, like, new invention in Middle-earth. Because really, the only races that use machinery are goblins and orcs and evil people in general. So, you know, we have to destroy that. When it comes down to it, Tolkien was kind of a Luddite. Alright, so we got all the stuff, and it is time to go back to Trestlebridge and give them all the things that the orcs stole from them. Oh yeah, and while I'm writing, I do want to point out, I left, as you can see, I left my actual kin, Windrider's Rohan, and as you can see, my kin name is now the Horse Lord's Tavern. I have made a fake kin for myself, populated by a couple of my alts, and another kinmate's random low-level alts that he wasn't using, so that in 6 months' time, when this fake kinship hits kinship level 10, as you can see, I am currently at lifespan rank 3. Once it hits lifespan rank 10 in 6 months, I will have a kin house of my very own. Well, I'll have to buy one, but there's a kin house just down the road from my actual character account house, and I want it because kin houses are cool. I love the Bree kin houses. I'll show you that when I eventually get that in 6 months, which is forever. Alright, so see, I just got this quest of Blackfire. It's a very classic fellowship quest in the North Downs. I remember spending ages looking for groups, ages trying to complete those quests. I'm not gonna do them because you may have noticed there's not anybody here. First of all, because of the time I play in, I live in New Zealand, and so it's kind of not a very populous time of the day when I play. I mean, it's nearly 6 at night right now in New Zealand on a Tuesday, whereas I think it is almost or just past midnight East Coast time in the US. So, you know, not exactly convenient for the majority of US players.
Can I speak with you a moment?
Oh, look, there's a person. Haha. But yeah, they're higher level than me. Whatever. Alright, so out of that, I got 3 fellowship quests: Blackfire, Vile Poison, Half-Orc Schemer. All very classic instances that back in the day you used to see people posting in the looking for fellowship channel, looking for groups to do those. But, I mean, for all I know, during regular times, or regular US times, rather, people do, but nobody does at this hour. Because Windfall is not really an oceanic server. The server Elendilmere is known for being the oceanic server, really. Alright, I have some quests to go back into those orc camps and kill some more orcs. But there is one person I have to talk to up here that is definitely worth talking about. Alright, so here we've got Colbert the Mad. Now, LOTRO it's not really an MMO that's good for getting away with pop culture references. Usually they can get away with it in festivals with the little kind of trickery things that you can get. The little tooltips usually have some kind of pop culture reference in the like flavor text. However, you know, NPCs is not as easy to pull off. However, Colbert the Mad, I think they do a pretty good job. It's subtle enough that, you know, it's not in your face, but if you know anything about Stephen Colbert, it's pretty obvious. So this is Colbert the Mad, and basically his whole thing is bears. He really wants you to go kill some bears, really. Well, first, the quest he gives you actually is to find idling. However, if you read his little text that he first has, it says, "Hello, friend. Have you seen any bears about? You got to keep your eyes open. They could be anywhere. Cunning beasts they are." And if you've ever watched the Stephen Colbert Report, you'll know that the #1 threat to America is bears. And so, Colbert the Mad is wary of bears, and he wants to kill them, and he thinks they're a big threat. And so that's the pop culture reference to Stephen Colbert. And I think that's about it for this episode. Again, if you have any questions about beta, let me know, and I'll try to answer them. I do think I will do a skirmish comparison video. I will do a live skirmish, or on the live game skirmish with my hunter, and then do a the same skirmish in beta with the same hunter. So we'll see how that goes, and yeah, so let me know if that's a good idea. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.